All right, the Washington Commanders start OTAs, and there's one rookie that's really standing out. If you're new to the channel, we're Detroit Lions fans, but this channel fully dedicated to teams that kind of get overlooked by the national media. We talk about 5, 6, 7 teams on this channel that we just like, yeah, they're going to be pretty good, and no one's really talking about them. And that's how you were with the Commanders last year. We were like, I think they're going to be pretty good, and yeah, you were. Beat us in the playoffs, no doubt. Okay, it's no surprise, really, that the guy that's really standing out for you is Trey Amos. And I think this is really interesting because corners are so hard to find. And you got to have the right ones, and the whole thing is just it's not easy. And so to have Trey Amos standing out in OTA practice, phase 3, Amos was considered a first-round pick. The Commanders considered him a first-round pick, but he fell to pick 61. And so general manager said Amos is an all-around corner. The Commanders primarily view him as a perimeter defender, and he's got the size, strength, ability to do it all. Here it is right here. He's 6'1", 195, 4'4", 32-inch vertical. Like, okay.
Ball skills.
Broad jumps there. Love it all. Right here is the one that I love. This one. Yeah, let me just knock it down. Not afraid to tackle. Just blanketed. So, he's already standing out in OTAs. What does this mean then if you take that over to your depth chart? I think that's what's really important is, all right, guys doing well. What does that mean? Defensively, here you go. So, remember, you upgraded offensively with the trades that you did with Debo and Laramie. Love it. Now, Will Harris, he was with New Orleans, but he was with the Lions for the longest time. He's an odd player, man. He's not good at any one thing, but he can literally play corner, safety, free safety, nickel, linebacker. So I just think that's an interesting pickup right there. But this was the one that you absolutely had to have was Trey Amos, because it's like, all right, Lattimore, need you, right? We need you this year. You kind of in and out. Let's go. Jonathan Jones, love that. Nickel back, kind of rotate in. Bobby Price, there's another Lions player. You're kind of a depth piece. We've got some things going, but we needed this guy right here to be ace. He can start as a depth piece. Trey Amos can start depth, but then he can come in and be your starting whatever you need. Nickel, is he going to be a perimeter guy? Probably a perimeter guy, but it's like, man, that was huge. And so to already hear that he's playing well is awesome. So let me dive into this one more thing on Amos, and we'll go to something else. But is Lattimore right here. Lattimore needs to return to his previous form and remain healthy for a full season. If that happens, this could be one of the better cornerback rooms. I agree totally, and you can't quite see it there, but Lattimore is the guy. If he's good, then you've got Trey Amos. What I was just saying, this kind of changes everything, and your offense is generally going to be good. Don't have to really think too hard about that. It's the defense that, man, if the defense for the Commanders can be above average, man, that's going to be a problem for everyone else in the league, because I'm going to pull up their schedule, and it's like, it's tough if you're not a Commanders fan to look at this, because the Commanders kind of just, their schedule fits them, if that makes any sense. I don't know. But if the defense is better and the offense is just as good as they were, it's a tough team. So here's what I love. You go Giants to start it, which perfect. At home opener, let's go. You go to Green Bay, which is a prime time Thursday night, early in the season Thursday night at Green Bay. You don't have to deal with the weather. Feels nice. Like that feels fun. That feels like I can't wait to get out there and see what happens. And then home against Vegas. So these first 3 games, you're looking at 2-1. all day long, 3-0. So again, without going through each game, but you can kind of look at different stretches, and I think a stretch right here is kind of the season. As you kind of go through these other games, manageable, nothing super crazy. Falcons, Chargers are tough, but right here you're home for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks in a row. You just settle in at home, find a way to beat Seattle, coming across country, Detroit, tough one, but we'll see. But Miami, come on, goodbye, Miami. Denver at home. You've been home after a bye week. It just feels like you got to make it happen right here. Middle of the season, a lot going on, a lot of home games. Let's do it. Because right previous to that, you're on the road a lot. You start the season with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, 9 of your first 7, right? Or 9 of 7 are on the road, but then it levels off there. So again, what I'm saying is this is a schedule that really fits you if you can kind of manage through these road games, get to that 6-week home batch of teams. You got the Lions in there. There's some tough teams, but overall, man, the Commanders are in great shape for making another run at the division. If not the division, for sure the playoffs, of course. But the division, win the division, home playoff game, love it. So again, I go back to one last thing I'll go back to here is, so yeah, again, the offense. When you think about the holes that you had, offensive line filled. If you really could have just drawn it up, you're like, you know what? We need another playmaker type on offense. Is what you would have said. Just, I don't know if that's a running back. It doesn't matter. To give me a running back, give me a tight end, give me a receiver, give me something. We need something else offensively. And Debo is so perfect, it hurts. It really hurts me. Because with Jaden Daniels, the type of offense that you run, it is a college type of, there's no, I'm not poo-pooing the college type scheme. I can't get over why other teams don't do it when you have a mobile or athletic quarterback. Put pressure on the defense. I think Jaden Daniels runs it so well because what he's able to do is he just doesn't get hit. He sees things before. I talk about this a lot. It's like he could get 9 yards, but instead he hops out of bounds for 4. And you're like, dude, you could have got. It's like, no. I would have got 9, but I would have taken a hit. I'm going to get 4, 2nd and 6. And so now with Debo in there, who is an H-back, tight end, slot guy, out wide, running back, start using him in a lot of different ways paired with your quarterback. It's awesome. Then you got Jalen Lane. Great. Love that. So you added playmakers, but also kept the core of your team. I love that. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't, and we'll see all of you on the next one.